Oh, hey guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? My voice sounds weird. I think I'm coming down with something. I got like a phlegm buildup in my throat, and throat is really sore. So before we head off to work today, I'm gonna head off to Walmart and see a pharmacist about some lozenges. Something to soothe this throat so I'm not hacking and coughing all frickin' day. Cause that there, my friends, is no bueno. No bueno indeed. No bueno indeed. Now, on a previous video, I talked. Sorry, I'm just getting ready for work here and put my shit on, and I gotta do it one-handed because I gotta hold you guys with the other. I talked about the video card swap. Probably gonna do that this week. Another thing I want to look into is these lures that I made, these crankbaits. They don't sit right in the water, and I have an idea on how to fix them, and I forgot I actually integrated that idea into it. In the bottom here, it's hard to see, but there is a hole to put some weight in. I got a stupid idea that's probably not going to work, but I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and give it a try. I'm going to jam some lead in there and see what happens. I saw some Buckley's cough syrup on my supplements cabinet. I was going to take a swig, but it's empty. I don't know why I'm hanging onto an empty medicine bottle, but I guess for nostalgia reason to remind me of the last time I got sick, which I can't remember when the frig that was. Like, this is the worst I'll get, is a sore throat. Even when I got COVID, I didn't really get that sick. I just kind of felt a little rough. I should grab this one. I'm not buying one at Walmart, wasting 30 cents. I know it's only 30 cents, but still, why waste money when you already have the product? Oh, you're probably saying, hey Adam, why the frick are you wearing forest camo? Thought you were wearing the bush jacket. I would be wearing the bush jacket if Mother Nature could pick a frickin' lane and stick in it. Like, Jesus Murphy. It's like non-stop. It gets like on the weekend it was 17 degrees at one point. And today it's -3 and snowing. Like, what the frick is going on? Anyway, I fired up the truck like 7 minutes ago. I took a shower, got out of the shower, fired up the truck, got dressed, started talking to you guys. Let's pitter patter. I got everything right. Yes, I do. Cool. All right, let's get you guys mounted and let's go. So yeah, I mentioned I was going to be moving the video card from the editing computer to the video game computer because a 3070 is better than a 4060. Gets more frames. I'm thinking that having the 3070 in the Acer isn't uncommon because Acer used to build the Nitro 50 with a 3070 back in the day. I don't know how the hell they made it work with a 500 watt power supply, but apparently it did, so kudos to them. But yeah, sure enough, that was a thing. So that's one reason why I'm thinking about doing it. And then after doing research on the 9070 on Vegas, looking at performance, apparently it's just killer. Now mind you, the test platform I was looking at that was running Vegas with the 9070 from that random hardware report, Buddy had a 7800 X3D. Now I know the 3D cache doesn't do shit for productivity. Its main thing is for gaming. That's what the X3D or the 3D cache is notorious for, is improving gaming. It might give you a subtle hit of performance in public and applications for CAD and video editing and all that, but its main booster is video gaming. That's what its main thing is known for. So that's why I'm like, yeah, that makes more sense. Oh man, lozenges are gonna be good. I just don't know which ones to get. I wonder if Buckley's makes them where they taste like fart, but they just completely just wreck your throat, make your throat feel good. Let's just say I'm gonna try and do a lot of my troubleshooting today through chat versus using the phone, because holy, even doing this vlog, I'm like, why am I vlogging today? It hurts to talk, yet I'm punishing myself to make a video. Anyway, back on topic. Before I can do any of the video card swaps, I need to work on two things. One of them is the fact that the Acer Loser Nitro Suckface has a heat holding problem because it only has that little piece of crap 80 millimeter fan on the back of it sucking air out, and I don't think it's spinning that fast. Now there might be a way to turn up the case fan exhaust through software. I believe Nitro Sense has that ability. It's something I can look into, but that's something I had to look into. I was debating on putting a front fan, but in order to put the front fan on to suck from the front grills that they finally slotted out, see, the longest time Acer didn't have any front intake, and then they went and put a front fan mount on the front intake, which is right now it's passive, and that's what it was intended to be. Well, they went and put a fan mount on there, but the problem is you can't fit a fan in there due to the fact that they have that stupid 3.5-inch hard drive tray. So I'm gonna have to go out to the garage, get a drill bit. Actually, I think I have one in the house, a brass one, which should be enough to blast through. De-rivet that tray, take that tray out, scrap metal that piece of shit, and then go from there. That'll give me access to the front fan, and then at least I can use a fan to force cool air into the machine. But on the editing rig, I realized that all 5 of the fans that are on there are not spinning up. On that DIY PC case, it's a DIY 480 whatever, the fans are connected to a speed controller, and yeah, the fans are seized. The fans are old. They're the original ones that came with the case, I'm thinking. Originally that case also came with a remote control so you could do RGB. At least that's what I saw from the website when I looked it up to get specs on what size fans I needed. They're 120s or 140s, because really hard to tell by looking, easier to tell when you see the spec sheet. They're 120s. So I ordered 5 fans off of Amazon that spin at 2,000 RPMs, which should be enough ripums to send cooling in. So they should be in on Saturday. And then on Saturday, that's when I'm planning on doing the video card swap exchange. And then we'll do some testing and go from there. But guys, I'm at Walmart. I will be right back. Holy shit. I love coming to Walmart first thing in the morning or late at night. There's like nobody in there, no screaming kids running into you because they're looking one direction and running the other. It's so good. And grab your shit and get the frick out. But yeah, I was talking about, so I want to do that on Saturday because I should be getting my fans and all that in. And then we can get that all taken care of because I need to fix the fan situation on both computers. The Acer Loser Nitro Sock Face, it only has 80mm connectors. So I started looking on Amazon at fan adapters, 80 to 120, because I have 2 Cooler Master red glowing fans at home that I originally bought for the old CyberPower PC, but I just never used them because I didn't need to. Because the CyberPower PC had 2 fans in the front and an optional place to put 2 fans on the top to suck hot air out. And I just never got around to installing them because the computer never really got that hot to need that much airflow. So I was like, maybe I can put them in the Acer. And then I looked at the Acer and went, no, these, and sorry, not 80mm, it's 92mm. The fan diameter or whatever, corner to corner, I guess. I don't know how that measurement's taken, but I just know the numbers. So I started looking up on Amazon at fan adapters, and I was like, 2 for $10 bucks. And then I'm looking at them going, they're plastic, I can print this. I can 3D print this. It probably cost me like 20 cents in material to 3D print something instead of spending 10 bucks and just getting a package deal. And you're probably saying, well, the package deal comes with screws, and that's what I was thinking too, but no, it doesn't. You still gotta buy fan screws. So I could engineer something in CAD and load it in and make it work for the computer. Because I'd like to put a higher flowing 120 and then have it filter down to 92 and then do the same for the bottom fan. And with that stupid hard drive cage out of the way, it's gonna give me a lot of room to put a fan there. I can even 3D print a grill for the fan if I'm worried about cables getting in there and hitting the blades. So yeah. And another thing I've been wanting to do for a while since I did it last year with the fanny pack fishing, is I really wanted to make a fishing fanny pack, like a proper one, not that $5 collapses into a pouch fanny pack. Like, I want a really good one. I was browsing on Amazon and I found this fanny pack with multiple storage pouches, but then I found you can buy extra pouches that go on the belt portion. So I ended up ordering an extra belt portion. It's an EDC. That'll be in on Saturday. So I should be able to put in like a couple bags of soft plastics. I'll print off some treble hook covers so I can have a couple hard plastics in there, some hooks. I'll be able to add my my new pliers from Temu. They'll clip right on there. And the pliers are nice because they have the split ring opener. They have a cutter. They're long, so if fish hydraulically sucks bait back to arsehole, you can get in there and surgically remove it. All in all, they're really good pliers. I really like them. I was expecting them to be really shitty quality, but they surprisingly enough turned out to be pretty damn good. So I'm gonna run with those on the fishing belt. So all I literally will need to do when I go fishing down at the point or whatever is just strap on a fanny pack and grab a fishing pole or two. So what I want to do is I want to roam with 2 poles, a bait caster and a spinning. Bait caster will be a medium heavy, and the spinning will probably be maybe a medium or a light. I don't know, probably a medium. And that'll be my roam setup. And I'm probably going to use that when I go down to visit Bloke in May or June or whenever the hell I get a chance to go down and visit Bloke. We'll figure that out. But all this shit comes in on Saturday, so we'll have a look-see then and get stuff done. I was going to do the video card swap tomorrow while I'm working from home, but with this airflow problem, yeah, I can't be bothered. I might work on the Acer airflow problem tomorrow because I do have the fans at home already, so that's a thing. Anyway, guys, holy shit, the lineup for Tim Hortons is huge. That's nuts. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm almost at work, so until then, peace the frig out. Alrighty, guys, the shift is done. As you see, all the snow has melted. You know what little snow we had on the ground today, but it's supposed to frickin' like Mother Nature needs to pick a lane and stick to it. But whatever. Welcome to the north. Winter likes to fight. Anyway, checked my Amazon order. Looks like everything is set to come in for tomorrow now. All my fans, all my freaking everything. But I realized I screwed up. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think I screwed up. I didn't pay attention. I forgot there's different pin configurations for fans. You can get 3-pin fans and you can get 4-pin fans. 3-pin fans, it's literally voltage regulated, and 4-pin fans is basically pulse width regulated. And I bought 3-pin fans, and I'm hoping I can still use them in the computer case. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hoping it works. But those fans there are going into the actual the white computer, my main editing rig, to replace all the fans that are completely womped out. There's no recovering those fans, I'm pretty sure. Well, I could probably fix them. I could probably tear them apart and clean them up. Can't be that hard to tear them down and clean them. Re-lubricate the motors, and hopefully they're not just burnt. But if they're burnt out, then so what? Decoil the coils, keep the copper, so when I get my smelter up and running, maybe I can melt down the copper. Why does my truck sound so weird? I got a freaking city bus right on my right. I'm like, why does my exhaust sound so crazy right now? It's because it's blowing and bouncing off the bus and friggin' hitting my truck. But anyway, so this is my last day in the office now till after Easter. Don't have to go back until Tuesday. That's friggin' sweet. But tomorrow it's going to be a nice day. And then Friday rain, Saturday rain, Sunday not too bad, Monday rain. Like, frig sakes. I really wanted to use one day this weekend, on this 4-day weekend, to go out in the backyard and clean up as much bramble as possible. And maybe I can get out there early Sunday morning. The reason why I can't do it Sunday is Sunday afternoon I'm going to my parents' house for Easter dinner. So I kind of already booked myself in, and it's the only freaking day that I'm going to have to do this. So that's why I'm thinking what I'm probably going to do is just do it on Sunday. Guys, take a look around at all the cars right now. Like, every car I'm seeing is white, black, or gray. There's a couple red over there in that lane, but it's like automotive companies just don't try with color palettes anymore. It's like they go out and buy 3 different tones of automotive paint, or they only put on the lot white, black, and gray, and if you want a special color, then you got to wait for your vehicle to be built by the manufacturer. But it's like, it's so blah. Like, I remember when I was a kid, there was like bright blues and bright oranges and yellow cars and all sorts of crazy colors. Now it's all like black, white. There's a blue in there, but you don't see a lot of blues. Like, I swear, Toyota Corollas, all I see are white ones. Like my friend Jen, she drives a black one, but other than that, it's just white Corollas everywhere in town. I understand why people get those skins for those cars. They get them wrapped. It's so they can just keep the factory paint safe, but give it some whacked out color that you'll never see. Like, there's an orange Subaru, that's pretty cool. That stands out, but like every car is like, even my truck, it's black. My buddy has an F-150 from 2017, black. My ex had a 2018 F-150, black. Like, it's just all no color, no emotion, just straight up supporting color blindness by making everything black, white, or gray. It's freaking crazy. No wonder why everybody's so freaking depressed. The cars got shittier. But anyway, everything should be in tomorrow, including the stuff for my ultimate fishing fanny pack setup. Literally what I'm going to use that for is like when I go down to visit Bloke. I don't feel like toting my big bag of all my gear. That thing's heavy. It digs into the shoulder. It's annoying. I'm going to bring it with me, mind you. because I can load up the fanny pack with stuff I'm going to use, a couple bags of plastics, you know, like some worms, some, you know, put some worms in there, a couple swimmer baits, maybe some flukes, whatever, and then a bunch of hooks, a bunch of shit like that, and then go with it. I think that would be pretty good. And then 2 rods, maybe a net. I was looking at this Fraybill folding net, which looks pretty compact to carry around. I could probably 3D print something for the fanny pack where I can clip it onto the belt so that I have it on me without having to carry it on me. I don't know why everybody's just sitting there like a bunch of idiots. Gary Keller! Guys, remember I talked about on a previous vlog how those liberal guys came to my door on Saturday and were like, we got into a discussion? Well, Sunday somebody put a liberal thing in my, like a pamphlet in my mailbox. The same one that these liberal monkeys gave me. Monday, there was another one in there. And yesterday, another group of liberals came over to talk to me about their little frickin' candidate, little Miss Rochefort. And I'm just like, what the frick, man? So I kind of lost it on them. I'm like, dude, you're the second group of idiots who showed up here to friggin' talk about this dumb twat. Like, go away. I'm voting conservative because I'm done with the liberals. Like, this is after, obviously, you guys are watching this and we already know who's running the country. Either China succeeded in their interference and was able to scare people enough to vote the liberals in for another frickin' term of hell, or people woke up and conservatives are running the place. Because let's face it, NDP, they don't stand a chance. And apparently today I heard the Green Party ain't even going to the freaking debates tonight, so sucks to be them, right? Sucks to be them. So it is what it is. Like, when you suck, you suck. Just saying. So like, I don't know why they keep coming to my door to see who I'm voting for. Like, go away. Like, if I open my mailbox today and there's another freaking liberal thing in there, I'm going to lose my shit. Like, literally, I'm going to drop my trout and shit in my driveway. I question if it's because of this lawn sign sitting here. I don't even know where the metal support for it. Oh, it's still in the sign. But this is supposed to go back to my uncle. Probably should have picked that up last year. I'm going to just chuck it in the garage or something. Get it out of the way. I'll just chuck it over here. Not that it matters. Doug Ford got back in, so whatever he does with healthcare now, that's up to him. Let's check the mailbox. Let's see if I'm taking a big shit in my driveway today. Okay, we're good. We're good. No, but I literally handed, I'm like, would you guys leave me alone? Like, and they're like, well, what's the big deal? I'm like, well, you're going around, like, you know your candidate sucks when you gotta friggin' every day go out and leave a pamphlet, the exact same pamphlet as before, in people's mailboxes. And this is the second time you assholes have been here to ask me who I'm voting for. I didn't give the last guys a straight answer, but they should have figured it out. And I'm not gonna give you guys a straight answer, but you can do me a solid and frig the hell off. Like, that's pretty much what I told the Kojiko dicks, because they would just show up at the house and be like, hi, sir, I'm here from Kojiko, here to offer you I'm like, what are you doing door-to-door salesmanning? Internet service. And they're like, oh, sir, that's what they pay me to do. And I'm like, okay, let me explain something to you. I have internet service. I love my internet service. If I didn't love my internet service, I would shop. I don't need you to come to the door and remind me there's another service out there. Frig off, get stepping, beat it. Like, but sir, we need to talk to you about our promotion. Shut up. I don't care about your promotion. Just shut up. Like, I'm so rude to people who come to my door. I need to put a sign on the door that says, if you're selling, I'm not buying. If you're preaching, I'm not listening. And if you're knocking, I'm behind the door with a machete. Go away. Like, I don't need strangers coming banging on my door because it gets me on edge. And then I kind of want to go out there with a Jason mask and a machete, and that's illegal. That's why I tell my friends, don't show up unannounced. If you're going to show up, have the courtesy to send me a text message. If you don't have that courtesy, then have the courtesy to not show up, because I don't like random drop-ins. I tend to be doing stuff. I don't like being disrupted. And when I get disrupted, it pisses me off because I'm acoustic as frig, and that is the way it is. Holy crap. I got home from work, guys. Sat down, started doing some pondering because all that stuff's coming in tomorrow. And then I was like, you know, I think I want to check to see if my server on Rust is rated yet, because I was curious. So I figured I'd log in. I logged in and I'm like, it's not rated. So I hit record, started recording. I got 2 Rust videos to edit now. So that'll get done at a later date. We'll get that all taken care of. And then next thing you know, I'm out there doing stuff in Rust. Like, once I log in, I can't log out. Like, I'm usually in it to win it, and I just give her.
So friggin' running around in Rust, doing Rust things, when all of a sudden I'm at this place and this guy walks up and he's like, hey man, can you just loan me 10 scrap to gamble with? So I threw him 30 scrap, and next thing you know, the guy freaking takes me under his wing, and we're out there and we're raiding and we're doing monuments, and his buddies log in, and he's like a 4-man clan, and we're just out there killing people and stuff. And I died a bunch. I died way too much. I suck so bad at Rust. I just can't spot people. I don't know if I should go see an eye doctor. Maybe it's my eyes. Maybe they're not working as good as they used to. But like, yeah, I just couldn't spot people. And then I don't know. Maybe I keep crouching to shoot, and when you crouch to shoot, you can't weave around as much. And when I watch other YouTubers play, they don't crouch. They're able to shoot and control the recoil by moving their mouse around and stuff. So I got to get better at that. I got to jump into an aim game or an aim trainer and get better at handling the firearms in the game so that I'm not crouching to solidify my shot. Because when you crouch, you can't move, and then they can just beam you and you're done. And that's literally what happens all the time. So I got to figure that shit out. But anyway, not a big deal. So yeah, got home from work and did some research and stuff. And I discovered, worst case scenario, if I can't solve the overheating problem in the Acer case, apparently you can bolt that motherboard to a standard ATX case. So I can buy a better airflow case for that entire setup and just move it over. And the case I was looking at is only $60. So that would be an option for the time being, just to get around the whole problem with the Acer Loser Nitro Suckface and its shit airflow, even with the side panel off, and cooking the processor with GPU heat. So, and I guess tomorrow the 5060 comes out, or the 5060 came out today. Whatever the case may be, it's already sold out. So go scalpers. I don't know why they're picking that GPU up. Like anybody wants it. Nobody purposely goes out of their way to buy a 4060. Usually you get it in a shitty pre-built from like Acer or Asus or whatever. Like pre-built computers, they love shoving the 4060s and 5060s in them because they can go cheap on the power supply and get by, right? So I don't know why the scalpers are thinking these cards are awesome, because apparently their performance is not that much better. The only one that's actually somewhat worth it is the 5060 Ti with 16 gigs of VRAM, but like the 8 gig models are pretty potato. So yeah, probably not exactly awesome to go and scoop that up, but whatever, right? Oh, hey. So yeah, tomorrow my shit should be coming in. The stuff for the ultimate fanny pack fishing kit, as well as the fans and fan screws, because I don't have any. I thought I did, but I didn't, so I quickly ordered some today, and they should be in tomorrow as well. So I should be able to replace the screws in the white PC. And then I have 2 glowing red fans that I bought for the Cyber Power, but never used them. So they're brand new. So I'm just going to put those into the, what the frick is going on in my yard? The light just turned on. Don't see anything out there. That's probably nothing. Door's locked. Good. I always keep my door locked even when I'm home, because if I'm upstairs playing video games, got my headset on, I can't friggin' hear if somebody breaches the house. I'll find out when I got my back turned and they come up behind me and put a gun to my head. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Tomorrow we'll probably start working on the computers while doing job, because tomorrow I'm working from home. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is the Easter long weekend. So I'll be home for 4 freaking days beyond that without having to work, which means I get to sleep in tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but the day after. I could theoretically sleep in tomorrow till 7, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get up and do my shit before work, and then yeah, we'll friggin' have at her. So anyway, guys, I'm going to shut her down here. It's kind of late. It's like 9:15. I didn't expect to play this long, but Buddy like took me under his wing, and maybe on Wipe, maybe he'll find me again and bring me into his clan and bring me into his Discord, and then I can do Discord things and don't have to hang off the V key and talk in game so that other people we're fighting with can hear my voice and know exactly where I am and pinpoint position me and then wreck my life. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns? Down below they go. And chances are the Rust video I'm talking about will be out by the time this comes out. And if you want to check that out, you know where to find it. Check the links in the description. Clueless Survivor. Because I feel the name is fitting for the way I play Rust. I'm pretty damn clueless. And I'm just trying to survive. Anyway. Until next time, guys. Live it to win it. Peace the frig.
Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.